everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with you discussing about quantitative aptitude class. This is your class 48 and that we have to discuss about as you know that we had discussed your 47 classes of the sessions as well, and that is also an important one which we had done. So this is your class 48 as I told you, and this was of quantitative aptitude. In arithmetical ability we had done your operations on numbers, LCM and SCF of numbers, and decimal fraction, simplification. Then we had done averages, square roots and cube roots, and then we have done your that is your problems on numbers as well. And then now we'll discuss another topic. This is the in arithmetical ability, this is your 8th topic, which is your problems on ages. Problems on numbers abhi last class mein we had completed. Okay, now this is your class first for the problems on numbers, as I told you. Before starting with this, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe to our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. We'll go ahead for the session. That is the first question of the session. The question here is this topic is concluding like when you are going to solve the problems which is related on ages. So that is somewhat if you will get to know about it, so it will be become easier, and otherwise it will become tougher because most of the students are not able to understand. And so let's go ahead with the question first. The question is, Rajiv age after 15 years would be 5 times his age 5 years back. What is the present age of the Rajiv? So this has been the ask in your hotel management question paper. These type of a question has been many times has been asked in your competition, different competition papers here. We'll go ahead. Rajiv's age after 15 years will be 5 times his age 5 years back. What is the present age of Rajiv? So this is being asked in your hotel management question paper here. That is also an important one here for the same. We'll go ahead for the solution for the, and that is also an important one. So here, let Rajiv's present age be X. Let Rajiv's present age be X years. Then Rajiv's age after 15 years equals to X plus 15 years. Rajiv's age five years back, that is equals to X minus 5 years. So X plus 15 equals to 5, X minus 3, sorry, X minus 5, and that is equals to X plus 15 equals to 5X minus 25, and that is 4X equals to 40, and X equals to 10. Hence Rajiv's age, Rajiv's present age, okay, equals to 10 years. That will be the right answer. How we have to find out. We'll go ahead with another one, and that is another next question, which is the second questions of the sessions in terms of this particular question here. So we'll go ahead for the same. So second question of the session is being here. Second question of the session, the question is the ages of two persons differs by 16 years. If 6 years ago the elder one be the 3 times as old as the younger one, find the present age. This has been the also question which has been asked in your AAO examination paper, and that is also an important one here. We'll go ahead. The ages of two persons differ by 16 years. If 6 years ago the elder one be 3 times as old as the younger one, find their present age. This has been asked in your AAO exam here. So we'll solve it out and we'll find the solution for the same. Let the age of the younger person be, let the age of the younger person be X years, then age of the elder one, okay, older one nahi, pehle elder one. So age of the elder person equals to X plus 16 years. 3x minus 6 equals to X plus 16 minus 6, which is equals to 3x minus 18 equals to X plus 810, that is equals to 2x equals to 28 and X equals to 14. So hence their present age, are 14 years and 30 years. Okay, now we'll go ahead further with the third question of the session, that what we have to talk about it, and that is the third question of the sessions as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, that is as follows. The third question is the product of the ages of Ankit and Nikita is 240. If twice the age of the Nikita is more than the Ankit's age by 4 years, what is the Nikita's age? This has been asked in your SBI PO question paper. So we'll go ahead for the same and we'll find out for the same as well. Let's go ahead. The product of the ages of Ankit and Nikita is 240. If twice the age of Nikita is more than the Ankit's age by 4 years, what is Nikita's age? This has been asked in your SBI PO question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise, and that we have to even do go ahead. Let's find out the solution for the same. So on the same cases, we go ahead for the solution for the same here, and that is as follows. Let Ankit's age be X years, then Nikita's age is your 240 upon X years. So 2 into 240 upon X equal minus X equals to 4, which is 480 minus X square equals to 4X. X square plus 4X minus 480 equals to 0. Then X plus 24, X minus 20 equals to 0. So X equals to 20 here. Hence, Nikita's age equals to 240 upon 20, 0 being 0 cancel, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So the answer will get is 20 years. That will be the right answer for this particular question here. Now we'll go ahead further, which we'll talk about the another one here, that is the fourth question of the sessions as well. That is also an important one. We'll go ahead for the same. The fourth question of the session is, the present age of the father is 3 years more than the 3 times of the age of his son. The 3 years hence after the father's age will be 10 years more than the twice the age of the son. Find the present age of the father. This has been asked in your SSC examination paper, and that is also an important one here. So we'll go ahead for the same. The present age of a father is 3 years more than 3 times the age of his son. 3 years hence father's age will be 10 years more than twice the age of the son. Find the present age of the father. Find the present age of the father. This has been asked in your SSC examination paper. That is also an important one here. So for the same, we'll have to find out as well. So here we go ahead for the solution for the same. That is, this is, as I told you, this has been asked in SSC examination paper. So that is also an important one. Let's go ahead for the same. Let the son's present age be X years, then father's present age equals to 3x plus 3 years. 3x plus 3 plus 3 equals to 2x plus 3 plus 10, and that is 3x plus 6 equals to 2x plus 16, that is x equals to 10. Hence father's present age equals to 3x plus 3 equals to 3 into 10 plus 3, 3 10 the 30 and plus 3 33. So 33 years that we have here. Now we will be going ahead with another one, which is another question, that is the fifth question of the sessions as well, and that we have to talk about it, which is also an important one. Let's go ahead for the same. But before going ahead with the fifth question of the session, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. And this is the problems on ages, so this is somewhat difficult, so you can go ahead and you can just, if you have any problem related to any of the topic which we had done, you can just ask me on comment section. I will surely help you that. Let's go ahead for the same another question, fifth question. So we'll go ahead with the fifth question of the sessions here. The question states that Rohit was four times as old as his son 8 years ago. After 8 years, that Rohit will be the twice as old as his son. What are their present ages? We'll go ahead. Rohit was 4 times as old as his son 8 years ago. After 8 years, Rohit will be twice as old as his son. What are their present age? What are their present age? This has been the question here. We'll find out for the solution for the same, and that is also an important one. Let's go ahead. Let son's age 8 years age. Let son's age 8 years ago be x years. Okay. Then Rohit's age 8 years ago equals to 4x years. Okay. Now son's age after 8 years equals to x plus 8 plus 8 equals to x plus 16 years. Rohit age after 8 years, that is 4x plus 8 plus 8 equals to 4x plus 16 years. So 2x plus 16 equals to 4x plus 16 equals to 2x equals to 16, and x equals to 8. Hence son's present age equals to x plus 8, and x is 8, so 8 plus 8 is 16. So the answer you get here is 16 years. So x plus 8 is equals to 16 years, and that is your 16 years. Now Rohit's present age equals to 4x plus 8. So 4 8s are 20, 4 that is, we have 30 plus 8 is your 40, so 40 years will be. the Rohit present age here. Now we'll go ahead with another one that we have to talk about it, which is another question here for the same. That is the sixth question of the sessions as well. So we'll go ahead. The question is, 1 year ago, the ratio of Gaurav's and Sachin's age was 6:7 respectively. 4 years hence, this ratio would become 7:8. How old is Sachin? This has been asked in your NABARD examination paper. That is also an important one, and that is we have to go ahead for the same. We'll go ahead. 1 year ago, the ratio of Gaurav's and the ratio of Gaurav and Sachin's age was 6:7 respectively. 4 years hence, this ratio would become 7:8. How old is Sachin? How old is Sachin? This is we have to talk about it, and this has been asked in your NABARD examination paper, and that is also an important one here. We'll go ahead for the same, and that is, as I told you many times, you have to be very focused when you are going to for the solution for these type of questions here. So here first we'll let Gaurav's and Sachin ages 1 year ago be 6x and 7x respectively, that we have here. So on the same cases, that is we have for the respectively 1 year as that is, then Gaurav's age 4 years hence equals to 6x plus 1 plus 4 equals to 6x. 1 plus 4 is 5, so 6x plus 5 years. Okay, Sachin's age 4 years hence equals to 7x plus 1 plus 4 equals to 7x plus 5. So that is your 7x plus 5 years. So 6x plus 5 upon 7x plus 5 is equal to 7 upon 8. This will be cross multiplied. 8 will be go here and 7 will come here. So it will become 8. 6x plus 5 is equals to 7. 7x plus 5. Then 4x 48x. 8 6 are 48, so 48x and 8 5s are 40, so plus 40 equals to 7 7s are 49, so 49x, and 7 5s are 35 plus 35. Okay, then on the same cases we'll get x equals to 5, because this is 48 and this is your 49. ओके सो 49 एंड 48, तो अगर ये 48 इधर जाएगा माइनस में, तो 49 में 48 गया है 1x, तो इट इज़ बी एक्स, एंड ये 40 है और ये माइनस में है, तो ये जब इधर आएगा तो 40 माइनस 35, तो बचेगा 5, तो x इक्वल्स टू 5. ओके, so for the same case I had done here, but for those who had not solving these type of equation, for those I'll just tell you now. Hence Sachin present age equals to 7x plus 5, what we had let it Sachin's age. This is your Gaurav's age, this is your Sachin's age. So it is your 7x plus 1, that is we had. So it is will be 7 5 the 35 plus 1 36 years. So Sachin की age क्या है? 36 years here. Okay, now we will be going ahead with another question, that is the seventh question of the session, and that is also an important one here. So we'll go ahead for the same. So the question first is, Abhay's age after 6 years will be 3/7 of the father's age. 10 years ago, that the ratio of their ages was 1:5. What is Abhay's father's age at present? That what we have to find out. Let's go ahead for the same. And this has been the question has been asked in your NABARD examination paper. We'll go ahead. Abhay's age after 6 years will be 3/7 of his father's age. 10 years ago, the ratio of their ages was 1:5. What is Abhay's father's age at present? So that what we have to talk about it, and let's go ahead for the same. Let the ages of Abhay and his father 10 years ago be x and 5x years respectively. Then Abhay's age after 6 years, x plus 10 plus 6 equals to x plus 10 plus 6 is your 16. 10 plus x plus 16 years. Father's age after 6 years equals to 5x plus 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6 is 16, so it is 5x plus 16 that we have, that is years. So x plus 16 equals to 3/7. 5x plus 16, 7x plus 16 equals to 5x plus 16. So it will be 7x plus 120. I just write it down here. So that is 7x plus 112 equals to 15x plus 48, and that is equals to 8x equals to 64, and x equals to 4 here. Sorry, x equals to 8. Okay, 8 8 is 64, so it will be 8. So hence Abhay's father present age equals to 5x plus 10, that what we had let. So it will be x 5 8s of that is 40 plus 10 is your 50. 50 years will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question, that is the eighth question of the session that we even have to talk about it, which is also an important one, and that is we have to focus it on when you are going for the solution for the same. So with respect towards all these type of a question, once I just told you one thing, that you have to be very careful about it when you are going to solve for the solution, because all these questions are important, and these are questions which are coming your in an examination paper. So that is also an important one. We'll go ahead with another one, that is your eighth question of the session. So I just tell you the question first, that Sachin is younger than Rahul by 4 years. If their ages are in the respective ratio of 7:9, then how old is Sachin? So we'll go ahead for the same, and that is respective ratios of 7:9, and how is such, and we have to find out. And as I told you, this has been the question has been asked in your bank PO question paper. That is also an important one. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that is your eighth question of the sessions here. So the question is Sachin is we'll go ahead here. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that is Sachin is younger than Rahul by 4 years if their ages are in the respective ratio of 7:9, how old is Sachin? That is, we have to talk about it. And this has been the question has been asked in your bank PO question paper as well. That is important. So on the same cases, the options for the same we have, this is another I will give you as as an option as well, so that you will be able to understood how you have to solve it out, these type of a question here. But it's a huge request to all of you to please focus it on when you are going to solve it out. You have to know about what the question is being saying, and then according to that you have to act on it. So we'll go ahead for the solution for this test, and this has been asked in your bank view, so that is also an important one in terms of it. Let's Rahul's age. Let Rahul's age be X years, then Sachin's age equals to X minus 7 years. So X minus 7 upon 7, so X minus 7 upon X equals to 7 upon 9, that is 9X minus 63, that is equals to 7X. So 2X equals to 63, and that is X equals to 31.5. So hence Sachin's age equals to X minus 7, that is equals to 24.5 years that we have. Now we'll go ahead with another one, that is we have to talk about it, which is the another question here, and that is the ninth question of the session that we have to talk about it. So for the same, we'll go ahead here. We'll go ahead with the ninth question of the sessions as well. That is, we have to talk about it. So the ninth question is that the ratio between the present age of P and Q is 6:7. If Q is 4 years old then P, so what will be the ratio of the ages of P and Q after 4 years? This has been asked in your SBI PO question paper, as I told you, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Yeah, go ahead. The ratio between the present age of P and Q is 6:7. If Q is 4 years old, then P, what will be the ratio of the ages of P and Q after 4 years? This has been asked in SBI PO question paper. That is also an important one. The options we have: 3:4, 3:5, 4:3, data inadequate, and none of these. So let's go ahead for the same. Let P's age and Q's age be 6 years, 6x years and 7x years respectively. Then 7x minus 6x equals to 4. 7x में x क्या है, जो x, so x equals to 4. So required ratio, you will find it out. Required ratio is equals to 6x plus 4 ratio 7x plus 4. So x is 4, 6 4s are, that is your 24 plus 4, that is equals to 28. यहाँ पे put करेंगे 4, 7 4s are 28 plus 4, we will get 32. 28 ratio 32, so 28 and 32 will be cancelled it out and we'll get 7:8. That will be the right answer for this question as well. So 4 7s are 28 and 4 8s are 32. So that's on the same case, it will be cancelled and that will be the 7:8 will be the right answer for this particular question here. We'll go ahead with another one, that is your 10th question of the sessions that we have to talk about it. So the 10th question here is the ratio between the present age of P and that is Q is a 5:7. It is 6:7, so that is 5:7 respectively. If the difference between Q's present age and the P's age after 6 years is 2, what is the total of P's and Q's present age here? This has been asking your bank PO question paper. That is also an important one here in the same cases. We'll go ahead. The ratio between the present age of P and Q is 5:7 respectively if the difference between Q's present age and P's age after 6 years is 2. What is the total of P's and Q's present age? This has been asked in your bank PO question paper. The options for the same we have 48 years, 52 years, 56 years, cannot be determined, and none of these. So for the same we'll have to find out here. Let the present ages of P and Q be 5x years and 7x years respectively. Then 7x minus 5x plus 6 equals to 2, 2x equals to 8, and x equals to 4. So required sum equals to 5x plus 7x equals to 12x. So 12 fours is 48 years ago. 48 years, that will be the right answer for this particular question as well. We'll go ahead for the another one, which is we have to talk about the another question is your 11th question of the session. That is also an important one here. So the question is, at present the ratio between the ages of Arun's and Deepak is 4:3. After 6 years, Arun's age will be 26 years. What is the age of the Deepak at present? That has been asked in RRB examination paper. That is also an important paper in terms of competition wise. So for the same we have that has been asked in RRB here. So the options we have 12 years, 15 years, 19, 1/2 years, and 21 years. So we'll go ahead for the same. That is your at present. At present, the ratio between the ages of Arun and Deepak is 4:3. After 6 years, Arun's age will be 26 years. What is the age of Deepak at present? This has been the question. So this has been asked in RRB examination paper. The options for the same we have is 12 years or 15 years, 19 1/2 years, and 21 years. So that we have to talk about here as well. That is, of course, that is important. So we'll go ahead for the same. Let the present age of Arun and Deepak be 4x years and 3x years respectively. Then 4x plus 6 equals to 26, 4x equals to 20, and x equals to 5. Deepak age equals to 3x, which is 3 5s are 15, so 15 years. That will be right answer for the same here. We'll go ahead for the another question that we have to talk about it, which is also the another one here. That is also an important one. The question is being said is that is even though important, and that what we have to go ahead here in a detailed about it in in terms of each of the questions that we are dealing here, so with respect towards it. So we'll go ahead with another one, that is the another question is your 12th question of the session, and that question is present ages of x and y are in the ratio 5:6 respectively. 7 years hence this ratio will become 6:7 respectively. What is the x present age in years? This has been asked in your bank PO question paper. That is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. The options we have 35, 42, 49 cannot be determined, and none of these. We'll go ahead. Present ages of x and y are in the ratio 5:6 respectively. Seven years hence this ratio will become 6:7 respectively. What is x present age? What is x present age in years that we have? This has been asked in your bank PO question paper. That is also an important one here. So the options we have here is 35, 42, 49 cannot be determined, and none of these. For the same we have to talk about it, so we'll go ahead for the same. Let the present age of x and y be 5x years and 6x years respectively. Then 5x plus 7 upon 6x plus 7 equals to 6 upon 7, which is 7 5x plus 7, and that is equals to 6 6x plus 7, and that is equals to x equals to 7 here. That will be having here, and on the same cases the x present age equals to 5x, that is equals to 35 years that we have as an answer here for the same. Let's go ahead for the next question. That is also an important one, and which is also we have to go ahead for the same. That is your 13th question of the session, and that is also an important one. We'll go ahead for the same. We'll go ahead for the same. Then the next question we have to talk about it, which is also an important one here for the same, and that is we have to go ahead, and all these type of a question that we are dealing here is on the same behalf of it, which is important here. So we'll go ahead with the 13th question of the sessions here. That is the question is present age of Sameer and Anand are in the ratio of 5:4 respectively. 3 years hence the ratio of their ages will become 11:9 respectively. What is Anand's present age in years? This has been asked in RBI examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. So we'll go ahead for the same. Present age of Sameer and Anand are in the ratio 5:4 respectively. 3 years ago, 3 years hence the ratio of their ages will become 11:9 respectively. What is the Anand's present age in years? This has been asked in RBI examination paper. The options we have 24, 27, 40 cannot be determined, and none of these. For the same we have to find out here, and that is also an important one for the same, and we'll go ahead for here. So the solution for the same, let the present age of Samir and Anand be 5x years and 4x years respectively. Then 5x plus 3 upon 4x plus 3 is equals to 11 upon 9. 5x plus 3 is equals to 11. 4x plus 3 x equals to 6. So Anand present age equals to 4x, so that is 4 6 are 24 years. That we have as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead for the another question that we have to talk about it, which is your 14th question of the sessions here. So the question we have as follows, and that even though we have to talk about it, the question is, 6 years ago the ratio of the ages of Kunal and Sagar was 6:5. 4 years hence the ratio of their ages will be 11:9. What is the Sagar's age at present? This has been asked in bank PO question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. The options we have 16 years, 18 years, 20 years cannot be determined, and none of these. So for the same we'll go ahead here. 6 years ago the ratio of the ages of Kunal and Sagar was 6:5. 4 years hence the ratio of their ages will be 11:10. What is Sagar's age at present? This has been asked in your bank PO question paper. That is, we have to find out for the same. Options we have 16, 18, 20, and cannot be determined none of these. So for the same we have to find out here. Let the age of Kunal and Sagar and Sagar 6 years ago be 6x and 5x respectively. Then 6x plus 6 plus 4 upon 5x plus 6 plus 4 is equals to 11 upon 10. Then 6x plus 10 equals to 11. 5x plus 10. Then 5x equals to 10. X equals to 2. So Sagar's present age equals to 5x plus 6, that is equals to 16 years here. Okay, that will be the right answer for this particular questions here. We'll go ahead with another one, that is the another question that we have to talk about it, and that is also an important one here. That is your 15th question of the sessions here. So the questions here is that the total of the ages of Jayant, Prem and Saransh is 93 years, and 10 years ago the ratio of their ages was 2:3:4. What is the percentage of Saransh here? Okay, that what we have to talk about it. So let's go ahead for the same, and the options for this we have 24 years, 32 years, 34 years and 38 years. Let's go ahead. The total of the ages of Jayant, Prem and Saransh is 93 years. 10 years ago the ratio of their ages was 2:3:4. What is the percentage of Saransh? What is the present age of Saransh? And that has been the options as I told you is your 24 years, 32 years, 34 years and 38 years here. That even though we have to talk about it, which is also an important one with respect towards it. So we'll go ahead for the solution for the same, and that as we have, let the ages of Jayant, let the ages of Jayant, Prem and Saransh 10 years ago be 2x, 3x and 4x years respectively. Then 2x plus 10 plus 3x plus 10 plus 4x plus 10 equals to 93. 9x equals to 63. X equals to 7. So Saransh present age equals to 4x plus 10, so that is equals to 38 years. So answer will get is 38 years will be the right answer, and that is the Saransh present age here. We'll go ahead further, which we'll talk about it, and that is the another important questions, and that is we have to go ahead for the same. Hopefully that will be the last question of the sessions if we'll not exceed an hour. So here we go ahead. That is your 16th question of the sessions here. The question itself is that the ratio of the present age of the two brothers is 1:2, and 5 years back that the ratio of there is 1:3. What will be the ratio of their ages after 5 years? That we have to find out here, and that is also we have to talk about it. So this has been the question has been asked in your SSC examination paper, and that is also important paper respect towards competition wise if I'm going ahead, and for the same we'll have to find out for the solution for this. The question is the ratio of the present age of two brothers is 1:2, and 5 years back the ratio was 1:3. What will be the ratio of their ages after 5 years? This has been asked in SSC examination paper. As I told you, ratios we have, the options we have 1:4, 2:3, 3:5, 5:6 here. So we'll go ahead for the same as well. Let the present age of two brothers be x years and 2x years respectively, then x minus 5 upon 2x minus 5 equals to 1 upon 3. So 3x minus 5 equals to 2x minus 5 equals to x equals to 10. So required ratio equals to x plus 5 ratio to x plus 5, that is 15 ratio 25, that is equals to 3 ratio 5. That will be the right answer for this particular question here. Now we'll go ahead with another one that will do, and hopefully that will be, yes, surely that will be the last question, because that we have to talk about it. That is your 17th question of the session. The question is said that Hitesh is 40 years old and Roni is 60 years old. How many years age of the ratio of their ages is that is your 3 ratio 5. The options for this is 5 years, 10 years, 20 years and 37 years. Let's go ahead for the same. Hitesh is 40 years old and Ronnie is 60 years old. How many years ago was the ratio of their ages 3 ratio 5? That we have to find out. The options we have 5 years, 10 years, 20 years and 37 years. We'll go ahead for the same. So with the same, as I told you, the options here for the same 5 years, 10 years, 20 years and 37 years. We'll go ahead for the solution for the same here, which is, suppose the ratio was 3 ratio 5 x years ago, then 40 minus x upon 60 minus x equals to 3 ratio 5, then 5 40 minus x equals to 3 60 minus x, that is equals to 2x equals to 20 and x equals to 10. So they will get the answer x equals to 10 here. That will be the right answer for this particular question as well. So here we'll be ending it up, and we'll surely start with the next questions here, which is also an important one. So with reference towards it, if I'm going ahead, we have to do it, and that is another question. So for the same, with the ending it up, and it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. Other than that, if I'm talking about, yes, we had done your chemistry, and which is we had completed your chemistry for the unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, and unit 6, unit 7, and unit 8 we had started with, and hopefully we'll surely complete that soon as well. After that, talking about it, we are dealing with the reasoning here, where we had completed your verbal reasoning, which is gender mental ability and the logic reasoning, and in non-verbal reasoning we had completed your series, analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, and paper folding, paper cutting, and rule detection that we are dealing with here. Paper cutting we are going ahead, and in terms of quantitative aptitude, this has been divided into two parts, which is arithmetical ability and the logic reasoning. In arithmetical ability, we had completed your questions on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots and cube roots, averages, problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and systems, time and distance, problems, drain, boards and streams, allegations or mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume, surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clocks, stocks and share, permutation and combination, probability to discount, bankers discounts, height and distance, odd man out series as well. In section 2, we have to discuss about the data interpretation, where we have to cover up the tabulations, bar graph, pie charts, and pie graphs and line graphs as well. So here we'll be ending it off. We had completed your sociology and software engineering as well. It's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share, and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you.